Alright, thought I'd shoot a video. I am headed 75 north towards Chattanooga. I shot down I-20 and I am now hopping on I-75 headed north, headed to the retreat property. Hopefully I get there. It seems like I tried to get up here for a couple of months and it just has not happened. This week I was headed that way, got up all the way to Ackworth, and it just didn't work out. Had to come back home, see the Capitol. See, you can barely see the Gold Dome. Anyway, headed to the retreat property. Anyway, I'll do some videos when I get up there. I thought I would just give you a look at Atlanta, coming from the south side heading north on I-75. We'll see. I am in traffic and it is 10:30 in the morning, and traffic is still really thick, really bad right here in Atlanta. I'm telling you what, I would not want stuff to hit the fan and be stuck down here. That is for sure. You can't even get people to let you merge hardly. Anyway, this is it, man. I'll turn it this way. See just a little more. All right. I'm trying not to let this video go too long. I don't have a charger for my truck. I don't know where it went. I might have threw it away. I'm always grabbing trash out of the floorboard and just dumping it in the trash can, so I might have threw it away. Anyway, ain't gonna be able to charge my phone until I start that generator up here at the property. It takes me about 4 hours from my house. Exactly. Normally 4 hours. That's one stop for gas and to use the restroom, and usually get something to eat. We usually stop at a Love's or a Pilot that has a McDonald's or whatever. Of course I don't eat at McDonald's, but whoever's with me eats there. I'm by myself. Just did not work out where my wife could come with me. Did not work out, and that's just too bad. It's a bummer. Anyway, that's it. You didn't get to see a whole lot. Didn't get to see a whole lot of the downtown area, although we are right smack downtown. Oh, hang on. Can you see all that? There she is. I can get in trouble for doing this. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. There she is. I'm not paying attention. Atlanta's a big city. People don't think of it as a big city, man. Atlanta is a very large city. I don't think I've ever seen a metropolitan area. I've never seen a metropolitan area like Atlanta where people drive so crazy. It's just ridiculous how they drive. I'm not just saying that. You have all kinds of people here that are used to driving a certain way. The worst ones are the youngsters, or the 25 years old and younger. They're horrifying. They zoom in and out of traffic like crazy, and no regard for life, really. They just don't, you think you're never going to die when you're that age. And man, there is some horrifying wrecks here in the metropolitan area. Just terrible wrecks. But you have all walks of life here, people from everywhere, other countries, other cities, other states, and it's everybody's used to driving a certain way, and when they get here, it's just so chaotic. You don't think of Atlanta being like that. You think of the South as being laid back, but Atlanta is not. Atlanta is not like real laid back. I think what you're looking at there is the MARTA. Right ahead of us, the bridge. That's the MARTA, train station. It's pretty cool. Haven't been on the MARTA rail in years, since I was in my early 20s. Now see, this is nice right here, these two buildings. This is some kind of technological, Georgia Institute of Technology, that's what it is. Man, this video might go 15 minutes. Georgia Tech. Alright, gotta get over one more time. Phew, man, I thought that coming this way would be pretty decent. Well, it's still better. It's better than 285. You take 285, which circles around Atlanta. You take that, man, it is horrifying most of the time. In Atlanta, Detroit, they called it the city that never sleeps. Atlanta never sleeps. It can be 1 o'clock in the morning, and there'll be just tons of people out. Traffic everywhere. Traffic jams. Unbelievable. Atlanta's a beautiful city. If you're a city person, oh yes. If you're a city person, it is definitely the place to live. Especially like Decatur, man. Like down in Decatur, downtown in that area. So nice. Savannah College of Art and Design, right to the right, up there on that hill. Atlanta, Decatur, Buckhead, just so nice. Now, you're entering in an area that is just pure rich people. There's so much money right here in the north side of Atlanta, Riverside Drive, and all that area. Tons of rich people here. This is where all the money is. North Side Drive. You got the governor's mansion is here, and just like a prince, from like Saudi Arabia used to live right here, and just goes on and on. Just very, very rich people. I used to do a ton of work up and down Riverside Drive in this whole area, Buckhead, but not anymore. Back then we we painted houses and did a lot of remodeling and, you know, stuff like that. I do more plumbing and septic now, and, you know, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how the economy does, you still have to flush that toilet. So plumbing and septic works just about in any economy and in any area. Now to the right, see, they're building, look to the right down through there, the apartments and condos and that sort of thing. They're super popular all throughout here. They build like these just beautiful buildings. They're like 4 or 5 stories high, and people live in them. And then there's like stores down on the bottom level. So there's you live there and you can shop around there, and there's restaurants right there. Them things are popping up everywhere in the richer parts of town, not in my part of town. But and man, them places go for, they're way up there, you know, $500,000 and up. Just craziness. Anyway, I'll let this video go to about 15 minutes. Moores Mill Road. That's another area that is just full of mansions and McMansions. And hey, if you're a city person, I'm not into that sort of thing, and I don't promote and push people to move to the city. But if you're a city person, this is the place to be. That's for sure. This is the place to be. That Georgia State Patrol back there had his radar hanging out the door. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm going 70. I don't know what the speed limit is. Oh, he's got his lights on. Oh boy. He's got his lights on. Oh, and he's coming. We'll see. We'll see. Let me set this here just in case he pulls me over. Anyway, we'll call it quits. He might have seen me on the phone. Anyway, let me set this down here just in case. Okay, he's not coming. He done got somebody else. Good deal. Anyway, thought he was going to get me. He was right there, got right there behind me. Hey, and if I speed, I deserve a ticket. That's just the way I look at it. I have people tell me all the time, oh, your son's a police officer, you should bring that up and they won't give you a ticket. If I'm speeding, I deserve a ticket. I'm not supposed to be speeding. It's for my safety and everybody else's around me. Sorry, people don't look at it that way, but I do. See that church there to the right? It's a pretty old church. I mean, it's not super old, but I don't know when it was built. It's a beautiful church. It's where the rich folks go to church. Mount Perry Road, North Side Parkway, friend. Sorry about moving that phone around like that, but man, you cannot. I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing right now. You cannot text or talk on the phone if the phone is, it's got to be hands-free, or you get a big $300 to $600 fine, I think it is. You cannot text. You text, and they'll give you a break because this is a new law here. And my wife got caught texting and driving, and but since it's all new to us, they give us a break. And if you show that you put like a phone holder in your vehicle, then you take a picture of it with your phone in it and let the judge see it, or whoever see it. They'll let you go. They won't charge you anything, but that won't last long. So if you're traveling through Atlanta, stay off that phone. Make sure it's hands-free, because they'll nail you. Anyway, hey, I might let this go over 15 minutes. I'm gonna shut it off now. Anyway, headed to the retreat property. Gonna do some videos. Hopefully I'll get there. Hey, if you don't hear back from me, you know that something bad happened. So we'll see. Watch this motorcycle. Look at it. Now he'll get it. I'm going 80. I'm going 80. So they usually fly zig in and out of cars. Watch. He might go in between them. Nah, he won't. He's going to be good. We'll see you, friend.